here we go. This will be easier to remove. Yep. I'm gonna probably remove this part, so it's gonna be pretty lit. All right, let's start. Oh, balls. Oh well. Oh, I'm not gonna have any music for this rotation. Oh well. So Gordov is saying, well. It's been the scale, right? The size of the scale of sleepwear and others is quite tremendously off-putting. Even though it's Melhen, right, aka a little fantasy and crazy, at the same time, it is getting creepier by the minute. Yeah, the instinctual, instinctual feeling that you just kind of have from the back of your bottom of your heart to kind of feel anxious towards these things are for certain. I said, yeah, even though you see the livelihood and kind of the not corpse, like you kind of see it live, right? You see this somebody wearing clothes, somebody doing some daily live things. Gordov was just kind of mentioning that seeing a normal thing out loud by yourself kind of is a little spooky. And then Oberon specifically said, "Are you sure? I thought it was Melhen is just like that. I personally prefer the current things right now." And then Kadok specifically states to him that, こちらを巨大物を扱える順位はいるとしても、この世界に一人だけだろうな。So there's probably only one person who can manipulate size difference, right? Big is small, small big. 実際に使うところがあるのかどうかは知らない。And then Kadok specifically said whether this person would answer to its call, yes or no, would be different. Speak of the devil, there she is. And then, ta-da! Welcome to the final checkpoint. 今までのテストの結果の帝王があれば、今回もそれを続けられるように、逆に不安があれば、今回のテストでマイナス点を取り返せるように、完璧なパケを目指して最後まで頑張ってくださいね。So yeah, Catalyst Drop is like, now welcome to the final checkpoint. This is the part where you get to see the overall points, and you guys can continue from here on out. Even if you all were to fail, you can just come back to this place once again and, make up for your lost times, or aka lost fixture of past failures. Do your very best to be the best and perfect papa. Let us go to the quote-unquote papa, the checking of the the power of the father figure. Right this way, please. We're going in. Huh? Where are we? Wait, the house for the first trial? And then Oberon's like, are we out of assets or funding already? This is personal living quarters, right? Like aka a bedroom. I thought we were gonna be quote unquote having some test of durability in the quote unquote bed. Oberon's like, we're gonna be going to sleep, right? Like I was down to clown on sleeping because Oberon just wanted to be a lazy. It says this is not for budgeting, nor this is not for budgeting, nor is it for cost of reducing the cost production. I just wanted to use this place, same place we did for cooking. That is all. That's the decision that I've come to. By the way, this is not the only room we will be using this time, so please keep following me. Oh shit, we're going door within a door. It's Toys R Us. Toys R Us for kids. Fancy and pop, right? Very popular, right? Fancy, fantasy and popular plays. This must be a, toy area, toy shop. It says yes. This is the final. This is the final challenge. The final checkpoint is all about. My papa will give me the right and amazing present. So, yeah, we'll be giving you a gift. You'll be giving. We will be giving you a gift and presents from here on out, and with the sense and to an extent, you'll figure out point worthy. Correct? I suppose it is quite simple now that you mentioned it. I don't know if this is specifically how to be a perfect father figure, but I suppose in a children's mindset, this may be part of the perfect father figure criteria. It says, however, being my present being my present being picked out all by myself will be a little silly, right? So I have prepared the living room and I will be there waiting on standby. So think of the living room you just recently saw as my resting place for the final checkpoint. Oh, it says, oh, by the way, if you guys want to give away presents that's not within these shelves, you're more than perfectly welcome to get the prizes and toys the other methods around. What do you mean by other locations? We have a backyard here. We have a very similar, we have a similar VR system equipped and ready to go, just like the Papa check we did. Papa check we did when it comes to going outside. If you think a certain material or places or location that are needed or something that's ideal, you can always essentially create it yourself. それで得られるアイテムは機密には it says in technicality, the items that we will receive will be projected there. However, within this Papa check, we can count the quote unquote projected ones as real as a possibility. And then Gordov is like, my goodness, as always, even though you give us these high spec, capabilities and possibilities, the reasonings and logic to these things are quite illogical. And then Kadok specifically says, I think it's respecting freedom, right, and creativity to an extent here. To understand, I suppose to understand, to give out a beautiful and amazing present is what a father figure would be, in my opinion, correct? And then Cosmo Drop specifically says, as always, no hint this time. Besides this, do you have any problem or questions? And then Protagonist specifically asks, do we all have to come up with a present, or is one person and for all a present thing? I said, since this will be our last trial, I'll give you a little service. It says, I'll let you all one by one give out presents. And whoever has the highest point will be the priority of this final checkpoint. And Gordolf's like, oh, perfect. We've gained some advantage to our side. It says if all three of us were to fail, and if the one person even succeeds, yeah, our odds have been increased to a more positive, calculation. And then Oberon's like, hold up. Are you counting me as well, your bodyguard, as part of the present trial as too? And then Gordolf's like, of course I am. Understand that 4 people able to give out presents means that we have 40%, 40 additional percent, at least 4 times more of a chance for us to succeed and get out of here. Just because you're a guard, wasting you for not counting towards the head count is just wasteful. If I had 100 subordinates, I would have let 100 of my subordinates participated for. Understood. I'll do my best within my parameters or my round of expertise to try to figure this out. It's such a long arrow, son of a. Well, what should we do, chat? It says we have no hints after all. We're going to have to rely on our senses here to try to succeed. It says we do what we do best as always. Try as we might, perhaps we will do our very utmost, utmost best to the very end, and perhaps maybe we can come up with something. It says, however, our presence overlapping to each other will be quite foolish, right? Fool of a took. Yeah. However, we do not want our presence to be overlapping with each other. That's definitely a definition of foolish. So we should definitely have a minimum of conversation now to get us started. I know this is quick, but do you have any ideas of? Do you have any idea what's going on here? Yeah, Caddock specifically says, I have no clue, right? When it comes to these types of knowledge, toys, and entertainment, I have zero clue to it. I don't even know if I have any sense, right? Or a knack for these things. Caddock says, I think I'm going to go take my own route and come up with my own answer. It says, I'm going to use the VR and have the knowledge of the forest, and I'll try to find something there that I need. Then Oberon specifically says, if you're going to do that, let me accompany you.3使いマジシスという生き物の中でも、別格に Now で生けてる噂の私はここで探そうとするか。It says, even though I might be a stinking old mage, but among all the livings, I will pursue this location for the pop and the wow and the now of the hip, the hip of this era. Protag, what will you do? It says, currently I'll be taking a quick look around here. Yep. I see. In order for us to not overlap our presence, Yeah, in order for us to not overlap our presence, let us all stick together for a little bit longer and then separate after we rotated this toy aisle. Yeah, we can definitely go to the VR environment and try to find the presents that you are all looking for one at a time. So don't, yeah, so just stick around just a little longer. Don't go sprinting now. After all, a location or an item that you might not have a curious attraction or attentions to might give you a reverse inspiration coming down due to silly ideas or not. Something might give you a fresh idea out of accident, perhaps. 何もつけても yeah, it's much better than thinking about the possibility of 0 from the very beginning and giving up. Then, yeah, whether it's a coincidence or unknown reason that you successfully did something. So instead of Gordov is just like saying, instead of being pessimistic, being optimistic is just a better choice in general. And life, right? Life's answer / journey gets better that way. Not being a negative Nancy. And then Kadok specifically says, now that you say it like that, it makes sense. And he says, hey, you really say some good words sometime. It's just like, oh, sometimes, come on, my boy. This is all right. Let the investigations begin. It says, yeah, we will do our very best to give the present for a perfect papa. Do we have to fight presents? Yep. So let me. Oh, no, I'm not gonna quit. I'm going to turn it on in game. Watch this shit. Watch this shit, chat. You about to hear some noise, baby. I can't hear anything? Yeah, I accidentally muted the background music. So you couldn't hear the background music until now. Oh shit, it resetted. No! The reset! Not the reset! We got cooked, boys. We got cooked. Okay. Hold up. I can't believe it. We got cooked.
我がここにおるのはまあよしとしよう。しかし、なぜ貴様のために働かねばならんのじゃ。
All right, now that we got it to work.
蛇か竜か、なぞ我に聞かれても知らん。それは人間どもが勝手にそうした言葉を使い始めただけのことじゃからな。
I'm gonna have to reread all that? Nah, fuck that. Nah, son. Nah. We're just gonna start with background music turned on. By the way, how loud is it? It's reset time, therefore it's gacha time? Oh, that's right. Single Ticket did release. I mean, yeah, I don't mind giving away gacha to Melt or this event. Jesus, that shit's loud as dick. Brother. God damn. Maid doll and doll for playing house. Well, there's some writers and assassinones, all that good stuff. It's funny that Maid Doll, I'm gonna be struggling. I'm gonna be struggling on the Maid Doll. Oh my lord, the damage. What the ball sack of steel. Hit you with the Bibus. Have more titties. Hell yeah, brother. Unlimited Big Boobo works? Yes. Big Boobo works. Damn, did no damage. I'm trying to get that NP up, baby. I saw. Hit him with it. Here we go, chat. The villain figure and shark figure. So many figure we're concentrating on, aren't we? Yippee! Yeah, unfortunately, the refund rate isn't the prettiest. My turn. Dang, HP per turn. Sharp wolf fangs. Oh, damage. So we got the forest. The beast, the wild beast of the forest, and the flower that smells so good, so zesty. I don't know if I can kill it. I think Vitra is just gonna get stuck there, but that's okay. Got him. That did no damage. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the no damage gang. The gang gang. Damn. She healing. She healing. She been chilling. Tolovetrouble. Alright. All those damage. She just needs to finish him off one more time with the power of summer. The power of love. Damn, son. We broke the voice line. Let's go. Yata! We did it, chat. The power of Gyaru. That's right. Hit you with the Tenkomori of Pretty. All right. Papa check number 222. Present for me. And now you got the background music, so it makes more sense now. Instead of being spooky, scary skeleton. Welcome back, papas. Have you prepared a wonderful present for me? He says, I think we did as best as we could, in my opinion. That sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing to hear. It says, after all, witnessing insects crawling around for their lives is something that I entertain to watch. It's a little more grotesque of an expression that she said, but you know, that is practically what she is saying. It says, okay, so who will give me my first present? It says, then I'll take the lead. I don't have much confidence in this one. So I'm just gonna go out there as a starting shot. That's a good, that's a good will to have. Have at it, boy. It says, this is my gift to you. What is this bag you have here? Sniff, sniff. It smells very mysterious. It smells like medicine. Like a herb. I think it smells very nice. It's my specialty. I mixed my magical technique and adding additional natural ingredients and created an alchemy bag. Essentially he made a special pouch bag that you could specifically wander off animals, right? Beasts, ward off beasts. Specifically a charm to ward off animals and beasts with scent. It says even a child, if accidentally gets lost all by her lonesome out of nowhere, just in case. I suppose if you want the specificality of its duration, I think it can last roughly about 50 hours straight without 50 hours straight. So around those times you will not be engaged in the forced animals. Till then. It says this is not just for simple ward off like wolves, boar, wolves, boar, snake, and rats. I like how he says rats. Wolf, boar, snake, rats. Not only that, a poisonous insects and even spiders. And even heals. I've got some. Those are going to able to. Damn, he essentially has bug off or anti-bug spray right in a pouch. He essentially made a herbal pouch that is like bug away. It's pretty lit. That lasts 50 hours, and it's a ward off protection against. It's a ward. It's essentially it's an item that lasts about 50 hours. And it wards off against wolves, boars, snakes, rats, and poison bugs and not snakes, spiders. It says, "Wow, thank you so much." It says, as a very honest lookalike impression of a very honest to the T impression of a papa that you are. You gave me exactly the ideal item that I thought you would. It's a wonderful and actual practical use of presents. Simultaneously, this a unique fragrance. It definitely has an aroma effect once you get used to it, and it's not. It's definitely it's not hurtful to the nose. And I feel like this is because it is handcrafted, it feels very unique and special. I feel the feeling of this one of a kind is a wonderful excitement. Wow. Cat got a high rating. Yeah. After all, papa/fathers would always come and think about their child's safety first, right? In that direction, I went forward, and I wanted to gift you a safety goods, like a protection charm of sort. I thought I wouldn't go wrong in that direction, so I went with it. I suppose my change-up came to a positive fruition. I hope. It says, by the way, the rope, the rope that is next to the bag, it's stretchable, so you can technically wear it across your neck if need to, and it's portable, so it's... Yes, I believe I'll give it a 62% out of 100. Thank you. I'll leave it right here. What did you say? You said anything else? Damn, they hit him with the fucking depression BGM. No. Nothing. It's nothing. This cat out. Don't you cry, my boy. I will avenge you for your amazing work. I'm not crying. Understand this, my boy. You lack self-confidence, okay? A perfect papa will not doubt his own sense of justice whatsoever. Now that I think about it clearly, my father figure was definitely unique in circumstances. However, that man, I know for certain was a earthy gut of self-confidence, that's for certain. It was a man to be respected, a human being to give respect when it comes to self-confidence. And so... so with that said, I've come to the conclusion that I too should give my own honest feeling and give my 100% as a gift to you. That is the direction that I've opened up to. And that also will be the perfect father figure to, take care of his child. My daddy. My daddy has gifted me a present. And because of this present, I have awakened into a very amazing hobby because of it. So this is the gift that awakened my new hobby. Take this. It says, yeah, I'm going to crouch down to the child's level, twirl my mustache a little bit here, and with the eye that's filled with, sincere love, I say this and show her the child this toy. Honey, this is a present for... this is a present from your papa. It's the supercar wooden model. Here. Don't you think it's pretty cool? 50%. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I'll leave it right here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your hard work. Goodbye. It says, I told you it might be a little iffy to go that direction, sir. I thought it was the big pattern of, trusting yourself and doing, go through with it, even though if you think it's right kind of situation. It says, well, my turn next. It says, well, I kind of went back to the basics. I got you a cute, plushie. Here you go. That's a Fokun plushie. What the? Wow, thank you so much. A little bit of deformation there, but at the same time, it looks so fluffy. And it's very comfortable to handle. And its eyes look very cute, too. It says this is our very powerful mascot, powerful and cute mascot, Fokun. It says, wait, this thing actually exists? It says once you get back to Karodea, you can see that thing walk around places and make noise. You'll get to witness it soon enough. It says, oh, I see. Utilizing the plushie lure technique and making the little child get truly interested in the real deal by saying its true existence, running amok around Karodea. As expected and as expected of a master of our Karodea, you've used this opportunity as well to try to defuse this entire situation and try to get out of this scenario at the same time of, pulling this favorable string. I don't know if it's working or not. Hey, so it really does exist. Wow. Oh, it says, oh, by the way, why was Fokun plushie in the toy section aisle? It says, oh, yes. All the item database that we've acquired and accumulated, I've used it as a sample case and kind of just put it on sale and projected it on the shelves. So this means that the data information is both officially and logically from my data standpoint and the Karodea's data standpoint, and utilized it as a projection. Yeah. And then Gordov is like, I sincerely think our database being compromised and being stolen like this is a bit in questioning, however. No wonder personal interest data could definitely make sense. After all, there was a mini car selection of my liking lined up as well. Well, even with that being said, yep. I think the simplicity and the loyalty of using the classic plushie tactic, I believe the number of points is 80%. Huh. Luckily, we were able to obtain a high amount of level, similar to an average. It says, as expected of you, Protag. To be perfectly honest, thanks for following it up on a positive note after our trial. It says, however, we still have a hidden weapon up our sleeves. Now, Oberon, show her. Oh, sure. Just leave it to me. とはいえだ、正直な話、今に封するか、途中になうか、とても悩んだよ。To be perfectly honest, I struggled to figure out what I should have picked. I didn't know if I wanted to give the tales of back then or more of a modernized version of now. Because if I would have talked about now, it would have been more of recent and modern and probably been useful in living. And it says, yeah, in the old, in the old version, I probably can come up with a lot of things. Either way, to me, they both hold a great value, so I can't really say one is better or the other, you see. However, I think we're going for a theme of Melhen, and because of that, 王子としてのイメージを前に出すことにした。It says, yeah, I've, in the name of Melhem, right, as a theme, I've decided to use the king's image and push it forward to come up with this idea. With that said, here you go, Cosmodrop. I hope you enjoy this. This is... It's a flower crown, of course. I've picked it up from the forest. Forest is flowers. And, as always, all the poisonous ones has been avoided. It says, I always wanted to give this... I always wanted to give this a try and pass it around my fairy friends one day. Maybe I was able to fulfill my little selfishness here, perhaps. It says, yeah, a flower crown that a Oberon, who's like a prince, have created with his own hand. To be perfectly honest, right, we're still in the parentheses. To be perfectly honest, I feel like it's a gift that is super rare in all honesty. It says, right, you are. Even though it might be a little awkward, 少し不器用さとぶっきらぼうさんが yeah, a little bit of awkwardness and clumsiness creation of it also amplified the flavor to its more positive degree. I know for certain. It's a special, unique feeling that no matter high quality it may be, it'll never achieve the uniqueness. I see. I can learn from this or two. It says now, put however many points as you like. I'm ready. It's about 78%. Thank you for participating. Bye. It says, to be perfectly honest, it was so predictable that I saw this coming 5 miles away. I will still cherish it and use it as a decoration here. It says, oh my god. It says, you're at this point you're being really, really mean to him. Oh my god, insta kill damage, Fairy King, Fairy King, big loser. Oh no. It says, hey, I didn't ask for I didn't ask for any of your opinion or what you thought. Could you close your mouth for me? No. It's quite unfortunate. It was within the parameters of possibility. It says, after all, flower crowns are only given when you're just two people alone with each other. It says, 最も最適で、最も適当でさりげない表記のようで yeah, it says this item, aka the flower crown, was the most random and unvaluable, aka kind of worthless, but it doesn't it's not like worthless, but it's not like super high quality of such a product. But simultaneously, Gordov continues by saying, adding your own character personality and making this a special meaning, a present that's now born of it all throughout with uniqueness. I thought it would do so well. And to be perfectly on top of all that, being able to perform those gestures and manners so well. Unfortunately, Kazura drops artistically quote unquote cold demeanor of just complete ignoring their feelings. It says no matter how lazy and lousily he created the flower crown, he definitely have taken mental damage, right? He's definitely taken mental damage. He's not gonna get off scot-free from this. It says if it was me, if I was on the receiving end, I definitely would love. If I was on the receiving end, I would be in a fetal position with my covers over my entire body and quivering and crying. It says, ha 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 ha. It seems Mr. Godorov don't understand the true property of being a prince. It says you gotta understand, in a standard edition, the prince will always fail drastically. It's always a swing and a miss. When it comes to prince, when it comes to prince in the and the folk tales and fairy tales, when the time is crucial and needed, he's always never there. I see. And if that's the case, our highest point that we've obtained so far was protagonist is 80%, 80 out of 100, right? I think that's good. Or, I don't really know. Whether it's good or not, I think we got a decent score. We've obtained a higher number than regular, so I think we are maintaining status quo. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you ecstatic? Are you ecstatic? It says everything will be revealed once we get to the result. Everything will be revealed once we get to the goal to see the results. It says it will be quite the bad rhythm to extend the final checkpoint and get to the ending. So, I've shortened the road to the goalpost from the final checkpoint. Please enjoy the rest of your adventure / ride till the very end. Until we meet again. I like how just Kazura just walks away. My goodness. We had a lot of things to take care of. However, there's no other options now but head straight to the goal. Figure it out. Yep. Now that we've gotten this far, we just have to see the results, see if we succeeded or not. So everybody, back to the car. It says, let's enjoy our last final drive of enjoyment all the way to the goal stop. So I like how Gordov is like, my father got me into cars. So I too will make you fall in love with cars. And Cosmodrop's like, thanks, bye. Next. And Oberon's like, my dear princess, here is the flower crown just for you, right? I made sure that it's no poisonous is in there. And then everybody's like, wow, he's gonna get a perfect score. Like, that was a well done with all that acting. Cosmodrop is like, so predictable.